Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. 6 to shoot. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Wagner with it. Now Doncic defending. And Wagner gets it to go.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Doncic with it. And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Down low. Kicks it to Doncic. Off target with the 3. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability. Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
From behind the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Suggs with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Thompson against Suggs. Pass to Exum. Now here's Doncic. Here's the pick. 3-pointer. Back to Exum. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Wagner with a steal. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. Gafford grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The 3 from Suggs. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 points. That one goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Caldwell-Pope against Thompson. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Doncic. The 3 is up. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell-Pope for 3.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Doncic passes to Exum. Suggs against Doncic. Thompson outside. Exum right side. From the corner. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Thompson's got 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Wagner outside. Carter from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 2. 1 second left. And the layup by Irving.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Houston in at the small forward position. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Magic leading by 3. Harris passes to Wagner. Back to Harris. The 3. Mavericks with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Anthony outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside for Irving.
Rugged, determined defender. Seeing Harris's hustle and using his quickness on this end, man, I like that.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Anthony, here we go. Kicks it out to Isaac. Launches a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
Irving against Harris. Outside Irving. Lively with a screen on Harris. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scores from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Kept alive. Pass to Houston. The three ball. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Mavericks trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Harris passes to Wagner. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Magic lead by 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Irving. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Wagner. Out to Harris. Anthony outside. Picked by Isaac. And Anthony, here we go. From the arc. Isaac's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Harris passes to Houston. Back to Harris. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the clock. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. He's got 5.
Harris demonstrating how efficient he is from the mid-range area.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Magic making their last shot. Irving, that's good.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Harris outside. And they waste no time in getting those 3 points back. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Luka Doncic is out there with Thompson, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Mavericks trail by 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They set a pick. The three from Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. Orlando has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. To the paint. That's tipped. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero left side. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
It's Exum on the wing. Washington outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Suggs finds Carter. Carter, a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Suggs. Right wing. Suggs with a screen on Gafford. Back to Suggs. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Washington, a screen on Suggs. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Banchero the screen. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Baseline J. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Washington passes to Gafford. Inside. Thompson outside. Washington a screen. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Wagner. Drops one in from the wing. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, Wagner's a pretty consistent shooter, and given opportunities, he'll make the most of them.
Got it.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Orlando leading by 10. Here's Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's Suggs. 13 points in the game.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Exum gets the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got 5 points.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. The 3 from Thompson. He can't get it to go. This one for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for Orlando right now, Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. Here's Hardy. Outside Irving. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. And here's Kleba from 11 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Harris passes to Wagner. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Doncic. Irving against Isaac. Back to Doncic. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
A line change here for Orlando. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dallas, no good that time either. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Here's the 3. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Thompson outside. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Wagner. There's the 3. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Irving.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Magic leading by 10. Here's Suggs. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. P.J. Washington picks one up. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
It's Suggs with a drive. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Gafford with a screen on Suggs. And here's Thompson. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And they recover it. Now Irving. Doncic outside. Pass to Gafford. Kicks it to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Gafford.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Magic.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long, and of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Suggs.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Now here's Doncic. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Pass to Banchero. The three is up. On target from range.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Washington. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Suggs. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
The city of Dallas, Texas. It's the NBA Live on It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here are the Mavericks now. Thompson with it. And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford misses.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Here's Exum, and finished off by Exum.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right, and if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so here is Miami. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Butler. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Assist from
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Butler. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. And here is Hero after Dante Exum hitting the 3. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, kicks it out to
2
Hero.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jaquez with the screen on Thompson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Doncic passes to Washington. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. With the floater, Jaquez can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. For the screen on Jaquez. Thompson with the bucket.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Miami trailing. Butler kicks to Hero. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Butler. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. 43 seconds left to play in the first. To stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And here is Hero. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson, we've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Doncic kicks to Exum. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And it goes down 2 points. And that's 12 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Lets it go from 14. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Dwight Powell is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Irving. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Robinson for 3. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 7. On the wing, Irving. Burks covering. Irving passes to Lively. Irving with the ball. 5 to shoot. Lively a screen on Burks. Pass to Lively. Rozier with the steal. Bryant sets the screen for Robinson. Bryant outside. Here's Burks. Lays it up off the glass. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Irving. And it's sent back by Bryant. Powell against Love. Takes it inside. And he banks in the layup.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Mavericks making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Highsmith is checked in. Mavericks leading by 3. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Burks looking around. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. Dinwiddie with the steal. Lawson against Burks. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Lawson's got his first points of the game. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Dinwiddie finds Irving. Here he goes. Here's Powell. Shoots over Burks. The shot by Powell, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ryan sets the screen for Rozier. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the Heat, another three.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Irving. Back to Lively. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bryant with the rebound. And here's Miami. This run now up to 13-2. Burks for three. The shot comes out. Mavericks trail by 4. Powell kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
And with the ability to make clean, crisp passes, Dinwiddie makes those around him better.
Rozier, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And it's a complete new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Butler following the score by Dallas. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Now here's Doncic. And the call on the and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for the Heat, Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson against Hero. And Thompson kicks to Exum. Going inside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
There's Hero with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hero's got 6 points.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Kept alive. Thompson. Thompson gets it inside. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he dunks it down.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now we're trying to build around those 2 guys. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
3-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington kicks to Gafford. Thompson passes to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Out to the right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Hackett. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Exum passes to Washington. And here is Gafford. Still yet to score. Thompson left side. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Butler pass to Hawkins. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Jaime Hawkins.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Doncic with it. Butler covering. Dallas again turning it over.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Outside, Robinson. Drops in the tray. Robinson's got 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a hole.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Heat out front. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Powell is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And finished off by Lively.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Tough to hit that shot when the lead is all over you like that.
Here's Grimes. Highsmith grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 4. Right side, Rozier. Pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Robinson can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks are gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Count that bucket.
And you gotta love when Irving attacks the defense, knows how to get it done on the drive.
Now Rozier. Outside Robinson. The kick out to Bryant. Bryant with a screen on Irving. Here's Burks. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in for Alec Burks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. That's a 2 from Butler. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Heat lead by 5.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Hero kicks to Butler. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Offensive rebound. Thompson for the triple. Scored that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Back to Butler. There's a minute 40. Seven left in the fourth quarter.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Doncic against Hawkins. Butler on the way. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You don't want to forget about the athleticism of Butler. Just a sick slammer of the basketball. You can't allow him to get to that launching pad.
Irving from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Butler passes to Richardson. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. .104 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler from outside. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jimmy Butler.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
They get it again to the wing right side. Washington finds Irving. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Laces one from 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Richardson. Got it.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. Now here's Jaquez. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Carroll with a screen on Richardson.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing and winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
Now here's Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Hero. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Over Butler. Banchero no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And Orlando has possession. Miami making their last shot. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Jaquez. Here he goes.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Richardson finds Hero. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wagner with a screen on Hero. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Suggs against Richardson. Down low. Stolen by Hero. Fast break Miami.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jaquez with a screen on Wagner. Outside Jaquez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Orlando shooting their first free throw this game. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Butler with the bucket.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Hero outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 9.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 5-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Suggs against Butler. Hero outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got 11.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Alec Burks is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Howard's shot's good.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more. All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Burks against Harris. Rozier outside. To the inside. Here's Ware. Jams it in off a great move.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Harris against Burks. Tipped away. Back to Wagner. Pass to Harris. The Magic need to put one up here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop. And Ryan, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Alec.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Miami shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Magic trail by 7. And here's Anthony to halt the run. The rebound by Ware. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Miami shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Rozier, pass to Highsmith. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Harris outside. Back to Wagner. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Heat leading by 6. Burks passes to Robinson. Got a piece of it. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. And he drives in. Highsmith. An easy 2 on the layup. Highsmith's got his first points in this one.
One part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Harris drives in. Pass to Wagner. Here's Howard. And here's Harris outside. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Burks with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Robinson passes to Highsmith. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Harris throws it down.
And Gary Harris sprints out in transition there and puts himself in the best position possible to complete that shot.
Rozier against Anthony. On the attack, Rozier.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Rebound Miami. Pass to Rozier. Outside Robinson. Pulls up on the wing. The shot that time not on target.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Miami out in front, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jaquez has got 7.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Caldwell-Pope finds Wagner. Uncovered. And Hero grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, the pass to Butler. Five on the clock. Fades back. He's off on that one.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Nice shot by KCP. Offensively, his role is to hit jump shots.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jaquez, the pass to Richardson. Jaquez with a screen on Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Banchero against Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Hero. Richardson with it. From the arc. It's Jaquez on the wing. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Fires from deep. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Out of bounds. Miami ball.
Hero with it. 11 points in the game. Jaquez with it. Wagner picks him up. Jaquez, the pass to Richardson. 4 on the clock. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The 3 from Suggs. Offensive board. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Orlando. A different look for Miami. Here's Anthony. Isaac outside. Fires the 3. And Rozier pulls it down. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Magic trail by 7. Here's Isaac. No points yet. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Out to Harris. Second chance shot. And he drops that one in.
That jump shot is just pure from Gary Harris. He's always dangerous to score from there.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Burks. 5 to shoot. Here's Highsmith. The 3 ball. And again, no good by Miami.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Isaac outside. And here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Inside. Here's Isaac. Out to Anthony. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Robinson, a screen on Anthony. Here's Rozier. Lays it up and banks it in. Rozier's got 8.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And we've reached the end of the third. Miami out in front, leading by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. Harris with it. Now Burks defending. To the middle. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Now here is Howard. Back to Anthony. Buries it down low.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And Duncan Robinson with great focus to get the finish.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach from Miami?
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Isaac for three. Oh, deflected. Here's Highsmith. He's guarded by Anthony. And the basket by Highsmith.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Heat leading by 8. Works for three. Anthony grabs the board. Harris outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Isaac's shot is off. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The Heat rebound. Pass to Highsmith. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Orlando. Jaquez finds Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Here's Wagner. And Carroll with a screen on Jaquez. Wagner for three. Sinks it from distance.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Out to the right wing. Adebayo from long range. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
The three from Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball stolen. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Hero on the wing. The three is up. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Wagner. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Orlando again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And it's Wagner missing. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Adebayo finds Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. Now Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jaquez. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put bow on this one. Good performance for the Heat.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jimmy Butler.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's Banchero. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Hero outside. From behind the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
That should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. Thompson is out there with Irving, and it's Exum in at the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Carter. Wagner outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Gafford.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Dallas moving the ball around. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here are the Magic now. It's a three-point game. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Irving misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Wagner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
First team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And Caro outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Wagner. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
Banchero with the ball. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up.
Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Thompson, a screen on Suggs. Out to Thompson. The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 5 now.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Inside, outside for Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Shoots. And it's Orlando with another.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Mavericks trail by 6. Irving with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Here's Thompson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. For 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Irving looking for an opening. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope gets a hand on it, and it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. For Dallas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. For 3, Harris. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Magic. He finishes. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Dinwiddie with the steal. It's stolen by Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Doncic against Harris. Doncic converts right through the defense. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the drive. Pass to Houston. Harris kicks to Isaac. Offensive rebound. Harris with it. 6 on the shot clock. Harris a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harris outside. Doncic with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Magic leading by 4. Anthony kicks to Harris. Pass to Houston. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Harris with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 4 on the clock. Harris a screen on Doncic. Houston. Another miss by Orlando.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Grimes passes to Doncic. From past the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Houston's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Driving to the basket. Dinwiddie with the steal. Fast break Dallas. And he hits it to tie the game up. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've also done a really good job.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Washington misses from close range. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs kicks to Isaac. To the middle. Caldwell Pope for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas with trailing by 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
1 second left, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
29. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run! They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim projection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job. The defense is so focused on taking away a Jalen Suggs drive and finish at the cup. This is what it opens up right here. Make those jumpers when conceded, Jalen.
Outside Irving. Exum kicks to Washington. 6 to shoot. Here's Gafford. Count it, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wagner wide open. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. As your superstar says, it's not anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. Irving passes to Washington. Stolen by Carter. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Caldwell Pope for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
And Wagner drives in. Good on the bucket. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Right wing. Thompson inside the line. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Suggs. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Mavericks trail by 4. Gafford finds Thompson. Back to Gafford. Outside Irving. Thompson passes to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Wagner with it. Now defended by Exum.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Irving, good.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And on paper, Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Out to Harris. The tray. Drills it from outside. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Such a skilled shooter from distance is Gary Harris. You better get that guy off the line.
Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Cole Anthony.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels. So dangerous.
Here's Dinwiddie. He nails it. And we're tied up. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Gets the ball up the court immediately. And that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right here. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleber is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the small forward.
Well, terrific job by Spencer Dinwiddie to get up the floor. It's a nice way to get an easy bucket.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Here's Houston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the slam by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Anthony sets the pick for Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Leaps for it, and he stays with it. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And they're running for the finish. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. On the wing, Harris. Dinwiddie covering. There's the screen. Here's Isaac. And the layup falls.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the boost.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Gafford passes to Washington. Washington with a screen on Suggs. Irving can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 4. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Doncic is checked in for Dante Exum. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Doncic kicks to Thompson. Gafford passes to Thompson. Doncic trying to get open. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
And Carroll right side. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:44 left in the game. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner's so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. And they pick up 2. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Wagner outside. And stolen by Irving. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Irving.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
Pope loose. Doncic with the steal. To the left side wing. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Irving with it. Picked up by Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it!
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Suggs, screen on Doncic. Suggs against Thompson. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. No good that time. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. Now here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And they pick up 2.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Exum passes to Gafford. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
The shot by Butler, no good. And now the Mavs on the run. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
So it's Miami now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Irving. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Exum. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Hero, screen on Washington. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
For like 95% of guys, that is a bad shot, but not Hero. He's got endless range.
Thompson outside. The 3. Steps back. The baseline J is on the way. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. Tries again. Back to Thompson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
And here's Hero. Launches a 3. Hero with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From the wing, Adebayo grabs the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Washington, a good look. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. 1 minute left in the first quarter here. Hero outside. Pass to Richardson. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, Richardson has great range and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Gafford with a screen on Butler. The shot. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Irving. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Jacks up a three. Gafford grabs the miss. Washington against Butler. And Washington powers it through.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really powerful.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Screen by Lively. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer, no good. Heat leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Misses the three.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, BA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic outside. Fires the three. Rebound Miami. Now here's Robinson. He has 6. Has to Ware. Now here's Burks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Doncic up top. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Back to Burks. From downtown. Lively grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Doncic outside. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. Another shot. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Outside for Rozier. And the three off target. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Grimes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Rozier. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Kleber passes to Dinwiddie. This one for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. 1:04 left in the second. Outside Robinson. Back to Rozier. Pass to Highsmith. Clock at 4. Robinson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's got 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer. As competitive as they come.
Works for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Kleber, and the shot goes.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Burks. And a nice finish on the layup. Burks has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Exum in at the 3. Miami has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Exum. Irving for 3. The offensive rebound. Gafford passes to Exum. The 3 from Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington finds Irving. The 3 from Thompson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Richardson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Jaquez, the pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Jaquez with a screen on Washington. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jaquez, that's good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Butler against Washington. Who poked away. Butler up top. Irving against Richardson. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Irving. That one goes in. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Butler finds Hero. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Richardson, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Heat trail by 4. On the attack, Rozier. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Burke's no good.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Heat trail by 7. Rozier with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Burks against Doncic. Back to Rozier. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. That one's wide left. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's good as he hits both shots. Miami's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Rozier. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Kleba. Here's Doncic, pounded by Rozier. Doncic up strong. Lively passes to Doncic. He's still feeling it. Takes a 13-footer. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Terry Rozier, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Robinson with it. 5 to shoot. On the attack, Rozier. Up and in on the layup.
Rozier doing good work that time in the pick and roll.
Dallas leading by 7. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Sends it home with some pass.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Kleba. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
From Jimmy Butler.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Gafford passes to Washington. Out to Thompson. Butler with a steal.
Boy, that time he anticipated the kick out and came up with the steal.
Adebayo finds Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Thompson. Jimmy Butler on the attack. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. This guy loves to compete.
The drive by Irving. And he got the whistle on the way. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Butler, and Butler is there. For the flop.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Out to Thompson. Oh, play! Thompson with the bounce. Get up play.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. Gafford with a screen on Richardson. 4 on the clock. Irving, that's good.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. You make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Adebayo, a screen on Irving. Down low. The kick out to Richardson. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Irving against Richardson. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
And the whistle on the shot. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
1:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. There's the drive, and score. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Butler's shot is good.
You know, he is really the soul and essence of this team. JB leading them in all facets tonight.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Pass to Washington. Now Doncic from outside the arc. Drains the triple.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And it's the Mavericks ball. 6-point game. Gafford passes to Irving. Doncic outside. Shoots over Jaquez. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Dallas winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
And standards. Seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
And here's Caldwell Pope after Tyler Hero hitting the 3.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
Now here's Richardson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Jaquez the pass to Hero.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Harris dishes to Carter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hero, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Harris kicks to Banchero. Carter outside. Suggs looking around. 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Plays it up and off the glass.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Richardson against Harris. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Carter with the screen. To the middle. Out to Harris. Back to Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. Harris finds Suggs. Shoots from the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Suggs has got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Butler missing. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street name after him.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Richardson. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jumps up, and it's Butler with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
Will it go? An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Butler against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Hero. Adebayo passes to Butler.
Hey, yo, right here.
It's all tied in Miami. And don't go away. We'll be back at the end. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Wagner. Wagner is out there with Isaac. Then there's Howard. And it's Anthony in at the 1. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Now, here's Rozier. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Burks can't get it to go.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Rozier with the steal. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Orlando with the ball. Following the score by Miami. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Now, here's Rozier. Rozier with a screen for Robinson. Again, the Heat, good for two.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Wagner, still without a basket. And here's Anthony from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with the...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Rozier for three. Rebound by the Magic. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Burks the pass to Highsmith. Burks a screen on Isaac. Highsmith's shot is good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Isaac with a screen for Howard. To the inside, Burks with the steal. Rozier with the ball. Now Anthony defending. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Franz Wagner.
And just over 6 feet. Rozier plays bigger than that height. He has that great underdog mentality, fighting through the foul.
Here's Isaac. Wagner outside. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 4. Burks for 3. Pass to Ware. Burks on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Takes it inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner with it. Outside Anthony. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Works with it. Isaac picks him up. Here's Highsmith. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's blocked. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Pass to Wagner. Lets the three fly. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson and at the point guard position. So that's where Expulsion starts the second half with.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Hits it from three-point range.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Back to Jaquez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harris, right side. They get it back. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Pass to Hero. To end the run. Good on the triple. Hero's got 6 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And that sends Gary Harris to the free throw line. Tyler Hero picks one up. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way, and you're interested.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Suggs dishes to Harris. Back to Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. A three-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Burks on the wing. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Anthony. And he lays it straight in. Anthony's got 9.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. Pass to Isaac. From the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Burks the pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. That one misses. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Jonathan Isaac. Wagner is out there with Anthony. Then there's Wagner. And it's Howard in at the small forward. And it's the Heat on the break. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
Magic leading by 6. Anthony kicks to Howard. Wagner outside. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. Back to Howard. Pass to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Ware. He's defended by Wagner. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Now Isaac. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Assisted by.
And the Magic lead by 6.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Robinson, that's good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Wagner finds Anthony. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. Burks against Wagner. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Suggs with the steal. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Oh, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Caldwell Pope against Butler. Outside, Hero. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Orlando ball.
Magic leading by 5. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Back to Suggs. Carroll looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
Outside Butler. Hawkins outside. Hawkins with the screen on Harris. Richardson, good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Hero, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Richardson. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Adebayo. Count!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Butler against Carroll. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Butler gets a step. Yes!
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Carroll is screened for Caldwell Pope. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run. Suggs against Hero. Back to Hawkins. The kick outside to Butler. Off the mark. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.